Cleaning up a chokka first. Okay, they have to be defrosted to be able to do this. Okay, your chokkas must be defrosted quite well. These are reasonably well defrosted. Okay, take the guts out. Take the skin off as best as you can without damaging it. So now you've got your mackerel, which is a tiny bit big for this chokka, to be honest. But don't sweat that too much. We can make a plan. So what we're going to do is cut him down a bit. Cut him down to size. Okay, now you're releasing, all of this releases more and more flavor, okay, which is what you want. I'll even take a little bit off the underside to expose a little bit of the belly. Okay. What you can do now is chop out his gill covers. Okay, all of which just make more and more openings for smell. Okay, there's more and more smell going to come out of this. Now, what we do here is we take the guts of the chokka, all of it. This is actually quite useless, so you can take that out. It's just water. But the working part of the chokka, okay, we want to line up. Before we do that though, let's just create cuts all along the chokka's body, the mackerel's body, like this. Okay, this serves two purposes. Opens it up a bit more, and it also creates holding space when we tie the guts to it. Okay, because what we do now with the guts is we tie it on like that, once again with the cotton. Then what we do is we take the chokka, which I should have spent a little bit more time cleaning, and he should be a little bit bigger than this, as you know, but then you slide that in there like that. See what I've done? Okay. And once again, a couple of cuts. Okay.
An expensive bait then, eh? $100 to throw.
I don't mind.
Really interesting bait.
Alright, now what we're going to do now is we're going to fish with it, slide bait. Okay. What you want to do now is your first hook, you want to position where the mackerel's nose is. Okay, so you may have to trim a little bit to find it, but invariably you've pushed it right to the end here. There's the mackerel's nose there. You can see it. Now, it's quite important to have a hard piece in there, so the mackerel's nose needs to be fairly much intact. The rest of it can be turned inside out or whatever you want to do with it. Then, measure it once again, get your measurements about right, and then you bomb that through. Okay. Once again,
awesome.
I wouldn't normally cross that over. I'd take that out and redo it, but for this purpose I'll leave it like that. Once again, your toothpicks, 2 of. Okay, there you go. That's a great bait, that guy.
Brilliant.
It's difficult to get through a big shore break, and it's difficult if you're on a high rock. It just goes one way, or on a beach with a nice drop into a hole or something. But because it's so heavy, and it's much heavier than a normal bait, you battle to get it through the surf. Okay, it does churn around a hell of a lot more than a thin